you're ready for YouTube, okay?
Go ahead.
This is Dr. Rico. He's the provincial health doctor for the Antique province here in the Philippines. And he has helped make this medical mission possible, not only this time, but many times in the past. We're very grateful for his services and his help.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Dr. Mazo?
Yes.
Dr. Rick and Dr. Lynn.
The last time it was Dr. Tosta.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Where is he?
With another group.
Ah, okay.
He's sick.
Good answer. Good answer.
So, thank you guys for helping our families.
Hi, sir.
Salamat.
Bago hospital niyo, sir, ah.
Hindi pa tatapos eh. Parang May siya.
Okay, we're finishing up this mission here, and I'm gonna let Larry tell you some of the details on the patients and the number count. We were gonna have a 3-day mission, or 3-day surgery, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we lost some patients due to some high water, but I'm gonna let Larry tell you a little bit about this.
Hello, Mike.
Hey.
Thank you for coming and watching us do our work. Before you became involved, almost no one knew we existed, and yet we're the largest outreach in the Philippines, larger than Operation Smile, on pennies to the dollar. We're in Antique province, and they're remodeled hospital. We've been coming to Antique since the very beginning. Our first 2 missions were here in Antique Hospital. And this is our first mission in the new operating room. What I want to really tell you is, and your followers, is that when you come to the Philippines, there's a lot you can do and as much as you want to do. And I got started doing this quite by accident, and I haven't looked back, and I invested my savings and gladly so to have the largest outreach mission in the Republic of the Philippines. But one of the reasons why we're different is that our key emphasis is not on how many we do. Our key emphasis on the quality of care and the dignity to the patients. And I say that as we have a feeding program, for not just the patients, but for their family members. We have a transportation program that we bring the patients here and we bring them home again. As you stated earlier, we've had at least 6 patients that we had to cancel because several rivers are running very high and very fast. With all the recent rain coming out of the mountains, simply could not get to them safely. And if we got to them, we simply couldn't have got them across safely. So we'll have to postpone those. But also, one thing I want you to know is one of the children that showed up here was sick, was very sick. And instead of just turning that child away, we worked with the hospital, and that child is an admitted child and getting better now on antibiotics, IV antibiotics. But the child will not pay a single penny, or in Philippine terms, a centavo, for this treatment. We work with the hospitals, we work with the local government units, and that's why I'm so proud of what we've put together. if you have any questions, Mike.
No, you pretty well covered it. Now we have 2 medical teams in there today, 2 doctors and 2 anesthesiologists, right?
Yes, there are 4 doctors, two plastic surgeons, and 2 anesthesiologists. It should be noted that all the doctors that we use are in this mission are diplomats and in their fields, and are Smile Train certified. Our program is, and from the start, was designed to work with Smile Train to provide the funding that we need to carry on. So we became the first of our kind in the world, to where the founder was not a doctor, was not part of a foundation, was just an ordinary person that went out and bought some anesthesia machines and surgical lights and made a operating room available to Smile Train specs, and then applied to be a partner, and was blessed to be accepted as a Smile Train partner.
That's a remarkable story, and I'm getting a lot of feedback from my subscribers, doctors, husband and wife doctors that want to become part of the team when they retire, people in logistics that want to help out transporting all your equipment for you. There's a lot of interest. People want to help and do what they can. So I'm real honored that I've got the YouTube channel where I can do this for you and get this video out and let people hear about you.
Thank you, Mike. And for any of your patients who would love to join us, one, we don't, there's no fee to join us. And we can, if you like, if you're adventuresome, we can go hunting for the children. We can provide you motorcycles, teach you how to use them. You can wash your hair under a waterfall someplace. You can find the child, and our translators will work with you with that child. You will, and then in the end you can hold that child's hand as you walk into the operating room and watch the transformation take place. And I was a policeman for 32 years with Miami-Dade Police. And although you know your work is appreciated, and it's sometimes the thank yous come, but more often than not, no. More often someone looking to find something wrong with what you did for something they've done. And here these children haven't done anything, and adults too. And you see a beautiful girl who's 13, 14 years old and never been kissed, and soon she will be. You give them a normal life, and it's amazing to see a child that's less than 3 years old but is already aware of their facial deformity and will fight to have their picture taken, run away or hit the camera out of your hand. Very different than other children who want their picture taken and want to make funny faces.
Make a comment about the boys, like on our last mission, that could never talk before.
Well, yeah, we have here also, there'll be children, young people that have not had the ability to speak, and they will have the ability to speak. Some of our equipment, I'm very proud to say, is the very best available anywhere in the world, and we use it here and even in remote areas, as in Ba'an, where excuse my pronunciation.
It's okay.
Where Mike went to his first mission, and he can tell you what a small, remote, and primitive hospital that was. And that's where we usually are, and we're so grateful. But it's when the children now have the ability to speak, the children will have a normal life. They won't be bullied, and it's all available. And we would like to invite you to join us. And if you're interested in coming to the Philippines, we have, we will make it not only economical, but we'll make it the most memorable vacation you've ever had. I know a lot of my friends, if I'm talking too much, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But a lot of my friends, they like to take cruises. And during the cruise, everybody holds your hand. And that's nice. Every once in a while, that's very nice. And then they go on another cruise and another cruise. And it's pretty much different places, but the same thing. Here, you'll remember every single day for the rest of your life. You'll hold the child's hand, and from the second that baby was born, the mother, the father, and especially the grandparents want that child to have a normal life. They don't want the child working in the market, one of the places we look for the cleft people. And it's such a rewarding thing. It's a powerful emotional feeling that I get and others get too. And Mike can explain that. But I'll go back to when I was a policeman. And after I was a policeman 3 years, and especially 5 years, and then beyond, you do your job, and nothing surprises you, and you don't have feelings. It's just what you have to do. And here, my next operation is a little boy named Victor. I know who he is. And I know Victor's mother, and I know his grandmother. And it'll be so wonderful for me. No different than the first one I ever did, and no different than the one before him or the one after. Each one is still magic, and I'm hopeful by Christmas that I will reach 4,000 since I started this.
And then for this year, we've had how many? After this mission is 900? Or that's 900 this month?
No, for 2015 we did 903. I really, sadly, I don't keep count to the very end.
Yeah,
You know, but I do know I'm encroaching on 4,000.
That's a lot.
So it is a lot. And that's, my first operation was February 9, 2009. So that's 8 years. I'm very grateful to Smile Training. They are the best. They accepted me as a partner, and I look forward to meeting some of you. And I can guarantee you, without any question, you'll have the most memorable time. You'll leave grateful that you're an American. I never loved America so much as that when I came here, and I love it here. But I know how grateful I am that I was given a fair chance, and my baby's children will not have that same opportunity that we do as Americans.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, I'm going to let you go, guys. It's been a great trip, this trip. Larry's done a great job. His team's done a good job. The surgeons have done a great job. So we're going to roll it up and pack it up, and we've got one more patient to do. So we're pretty much at the end of our mission here. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to be a part of the team, or you want to donate, if you want to get a hold of the retirement plans, you want to do something later, let me know. Send me a message, and I'm going to put a set of links in the description below the video And be sure to check those links out. Okay, I'm going to put the link to Larry Malley's email address if you've got any questions, or if you've got donation questions, you've got patients that need medical help, you know, the cleft palate help. Be sure to contact Larry at his email address. You can find all that information in the video description below. Larry's also got in, well, I'll cover that in another video. We've got some more exciting news coming up about maybe some heart surgery for the children too. So let's save that for the next video. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.